Alright, so here it is out of the box. Once you take this thing out of the box, you just can't believe how light it is. It is just so light. Now, is it as light as the DeWalt? No. A little bit heavier right off the bat, but maybe a pound at the most. Could be probably a little bit less, but it just has a little bit more to offer in power. Now this is the settings. You can set it, the blower, the DeWalt blower has a variable speed transmission. Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, guys. So like I said, this is the DeWalt. I've been beating it to oblivion. I freaking love this blower. It's the brushless 20 volt max XR. Now with this, you have a variable speed trigger, just like this one does, the Makita. This is your trigger lock, so if you want to keep it at full force, boom. See? You don't even have to press the trigger. This will do it for you. So that's a pretty cool feature. I don't really use it too much, but mostly because I just forget about it. You just want to get the job done and you just hit the trigger. Love it. Great battery with the 5 amp hour battery. Great runtime. I mean, 20 to 25 minutes. So if you take 5 minutes on each job, it'll help you. You'll get through 5. But I got like 4 of these 5 amp hour batteries, so I never run out. So that's the thing. People say, runtime. Yeah, it's definitely something to think about. But if you have the batteries, you can run forever. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a big expense. I have a lot of DeWalt tools, and I kind of have a channel with Tool Boss that I buy a lot of tools to review and everything. So I have a lot of batteries. But back to this. This has a different speed setting, so it has up to 6. So 6 is full force. So and this helps save battery time too. So you're not going to need almost 500 CFM all the time. You might need it when you're doing some leaves, some heavy wet leaves, behind mulch beds. You might want to crank it up to 6, but you leave it at 4. It's not going to go over certain CFM. So 4 might be just 400 CFM. That'll pretty much put it on par with this. You got your 2 battery indicators, lets you know how much power is on each battery, before it starts running out. It's just a nice piece of equipment. It's a brushless motor. I'm gonna put the tube on. Let me pause it. Okay, so this is it with the tube on. Now, which makes this also kind of like state of the art, like their own. What makes it one of their own unique features with the Makita is you see how long the tube is, right? And we'll compare it to the DeWalt. So it's a little bit longer, right? But if you don't like it that long, there might be certain reasons why you don't really want it long. The shorter, you get more CFM out of. So if you're looking for a little bit more power, you might want to make it shorter. If you got to get behind some bushes and you got to make it shorter, you can do it with this. So you see how it has these 3 notches? You just boom, now it's shorter. I hope you could saw that. I was holding it by my chin. So now it's just about as short as the DeWalt. Now if you want to make it even go in more, sorry about that, guys. I lost you there. But right there, okay? So you have different settings with the tube, different adjustments. There's 3 settings. So right now, it's right there. Personally, I'm gonna probably keep it at this setting because I'm kind of used to it already with the DeWalt being at that length. So, and I will get more CFM this way. So this is the way I'm gonna roll with it. It also has an attachment. I think this is for like a gutter attachment that you can also put another tube on this. It doesn't come with it, but you have the option to get like a gutter tube if you want to do your gutters with it and everything. So awesome, just absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna have my man use it. I'm gonna show you the power that it has, and I can actually do it the right way because I'm the video cameraman and I'm the guy that's doing the review on it. Today I got someone to actually do the work with it, and I can just be the cameraman. So hopefully we'll get some better footage today than usual. But and then you just put the two batteries right here. I can put one in for you. Right, slide it right in. Bam. Actually, I got the other one. And I tell you, that chainsaw, I can't talk enough about it, but I absolutely love it. So now we're running with 36 volts of power. I mean, wow. And it's so quiet, it's amazing. But I'm gonna have them run it on speed 6 for you too. But all right, so let's get some footage of it. You know, any comments so far or questions? They also make a trimmer and a hedge trimmer in this 36 volt platform. All you guys that are going to GIE, you're probably going to see this setup down there again. I'm sure DeWalt is going to have their 60 volt flex, and I'm sure Milwaukee is going to have their 20 volt outdoor power equipment set up at GIE also. I cannot wait for GIE this year. I think I'm staying a week because I'm going to be so excited to get over there and drive. And I took a plane last time. This time I'm driving. I'm just so excited. So let's see what this puppy can do. All right, so we just bagged this property. This is Toro Time Master Stripes again. Like I said, we're doing a lot of our small lawns where I use the Time Master, the 22. Absolutely perfect. Love the way it cut. Just no stragglers, man. Everything is picked up. I love it. My worker's doing a hell of a job with it today. I'm just real happy. But the reason I'm showing you is because we're bagging. There's no clippings at all. So I kind of did a makeshift test for the Makita brushless. Now this is some wet stuff in here. So you know how it just, when it starts packing in the bag, it just gets a lot of moisture in it. So this is some heavy stuff here, but we're gonna see what it can do. So we're gonna move this grass over to this area here, and we're gonna just see. Now if it can move this heavy stuff, you're never gonna have this much grass, you know, after you're done with a job. Unless you're doing one of your something to look at type lawns and he's blowing it on the driveway or into the street. You know, my man, something to look at with those big, like 4-foot jobs. So this is for the normal guy. This is way more, way heavier that you're ever going to come into. But just like with those trimmers, you know, I was cutting an inch thick branches with the DeWalt 20 volt yesterday. You're not really going to be using it for stuff like that, but I just wanted to show the power of it, that you can. And you're not going to have problems when you're trying to trim something like this with the DeWalt. I mean, if it's cutting 1 inch thick you know, branches, it's going to breeze through this stuff. And it does, because I've done it. So, but alright, so let's get some footage for you. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna rock it. Go ahead, my man. That is a lot of grass. See how loud it is? You can actually hear me talk over it. I mean, my God, if that was my steel BG50 or 56, you need earplugs. I mean, this is just, it's amazing. I mean, this was a lot of grass here, guys. A lot. It was pretty much half a bag of the Time Master's bag. So it's been rolling for like, what, 45 seconds? We moved a lot of grass in 1 minute. Pretty much, it's just about done right here. again, if you're doing this with any type of grass that is normal, I mean, this was a bag, a half a bag. So 1 bushel of grass clippings I threw down, and it moved it around 15 feet in like what? 2 minutes, minute and a half. So it's a good blower, guys. The most power that I've ever used with a blower. Now again, you might get one of those Egos or that Echo with 56. I don't know if it has more CFM than this, I'm not sure. But you gotta remember the weight. This thing is under 10 pounds with the batteries. So it's just amazing. 2 minutes, we moved a whole bushel of grass, 15 feet. Plenty of power still left on the battery. Again, these are 3 amp hour batteries. You should be using 5. Probably get a little bit more power, but that's it. Awesome. There he is, man. He's rocking it. He's the man. Rocking it with the Makita, man. Amazing. All right, we're out. Any comments or questions? Look how nice that is in his hand. What do you think of that?
So easy.
See that, man?
Powerful for electric. It's so easy.
Very powerful. Can't believe it. All right, later on. Okay. Here we go. Speed 6 now. That was speed 5. My man's got it speed 6. Let's let it rock. Go. You can tell it sounds different. There's a little bit different sound to it. And as you can see, it is a lot more powerful. So you see how it took, oh, look at the difference. See, it was on, from going to speed 6 to speed 5, I mean, would it take a minute and a half last time? This is gonna take under a minute. And with the same bushel of grass. Look at this.
So quick.
It's so quick, he's saying. The same bushel of grass, it was 1 bushel. It took what, 2 minutes? A minute and a half to 2 minutes, I don't really remember. But he'll be with this in a minute this time. The sound is so much different. So now you got to see it in speed 5 and full-blown speed 6. So we moved a bushel of grass, you know, 10 to 15 feet in under a minute. You're never gonna have these conditions. The battery, even with the 3 amp hour batteries, are still showing over 66% power. We're at 2 out of 3 bars. So plenty of power. We're done. I'm at a minute 23 on this video.
That was so easy.
How easy was that? Can you tell the difference?
So
The speed up between 5 and 6?
big difference.
Big difference, right?
50
Yeah.
points.
Big difference between 5 and 6. And you can just hear the difference. But all done. Excellent, excellent blower.
Very nice.
Very nice. Now we did all that grass. Hit that button. No, the button right there. See it? No, right there. To see how much battery. Right? Hit that button right there. Yeah. What's it showing? 2 out of 3 still. So we moved 2 bushels of grass with 3 amp hour batteries, and we still got 2 out of 3. Well, that one's at 1. I don't know. Maybe I only have 2. But
That's pretty good. Impressive.
yeah. So
So powerful now.
powerful, great battery life. Like I said, we're using 3 amp hour batteries. Still got 2 of the 3 bars left on them. Amazing. All right. You saw it in speed 5. You saw it in speed 6. Took care of 2 bushels of grass that you will never need to blow anything like that. So great. All right. Any comments or questions, let me know.